Yeah, I follow the Bible, yeah. You follow the world, you follow the right road, yeah. The money, your girls, you giving your life for, down. But you only living to see when they die for, yeah. Oh, yeah, I follow the Bible, yeah. I follow the word, you following idols, yeah. The money, your girls, you giving your life for, down. But you only living to see when they die for, yeah. Oh, yeah. You see that I follow the scriptures, that be the difference between us. If you ain't been teaching what's written there, tell me why you a preacher. Cause everybody got a handout, all your fans in them bleachers. But I can see right through your face, smile, and you just wanna be the leader. But Yeshua said, don't be like a hypocrite praying outside in the street, you seeking validation from the world, making sure everybody can see them. Said if you wanna reach your father, go home where it's quiet. Cause he gonna bless you for the things you asking for when you pray to him in private. All you gotta do is rely. When you see him, better be lying. I'm gonna follow him from the westland all the way to the east side. So when you see me, I'ma be flying. I ain't never gonna come down. Eyes up when you looking for me, cause your boy be rocking with your son now. But I can believe you. You say you a preacher, you ain't been reading. Bunch of misleading stuff you be teaching all of his shit there. Cause some people do it to look good, but some of you don't even play with it. But I don't worry what the world does, I just study the page and follow my Bible, yeah. You follow the world, you follow the Bible, yeah. The money, your girls, you giving your life for, down. But you only living to see when they die for, yeah. Oh yeah, I follow the Bible, yeah. I follow the word, you following idols, yeah. The money, your girls, you giving your life for, down. But you only living to see when they die for, yeah. Oh yeah. You bringing division and violence, separation of the body, leading people to the fire, different denominations, man, you wildin'. Yeah, you say that you a Christian, then why you adding to the word, man? Walking around like you a king here, yeah, I can see who you be serving. Whole church full of people, just a box full of heathens, coming straight out of Babylon with them high places you preaching. You come from the greatest creator, but all you follow is the creature. And maybe it hasn't been recently, but it's obvious you ain't reading. Cause all you wanna do is what you wanna do, but you don't wanna read a page. The bitter fruits that you produce, yeah, he gon' cast them in the flames. And you can worship with your lips, but if you don't follow the way, then when it comes to them end times, yeah, he gon' turn away his face, yeah. You following two-face, your home is nothing but new age fools. They think they're way too cool, but they stupid, yeah. It's one Torah, one law, one son, then one God, and that glory is yours, and that's why I follow the Bible, yeah. You follow the world, you follow the Bible, yeah. The money, your girls, you giving your life for, down. But you only living to see when they die for, yeah. Oh yeah, I follow the Bible, yeah. I follow the word, you following idols, yeah. The money, your girls, you giving your life for, down. But you only living to see when they die for, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, did you just say in there, I'm following the Bible, you're following your idols?
Yeah, brother, yeah.
That was dope, man. Your voice is so creative.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm just messing with it, man. Just trying to figure it out as I go.
I really appreciate you for coming up here, man. Like,
Thank you, dude. Thank you for having me, man.
I've been watching your journey for a while. I've been watching from the sidelines before I even reached out. I was like, I gotta listen to some more of this guy's music before I reach out.
I appreciate it.
Listen, today, I didn't know you had a song with Just Trey.
Yeah, remember the name. We did film something. He's just so busy. He's dropped so much music. He's so busy. He hasn't finished the editing yet. But when he does, I'm sure we're dropping a video for it.
Who is he talking about in his song? What do you mean? God.
Yeah, I'm talking about God in the song. Yeah, yeah. You know it.
Hey, so like, have you always been a Christian artist?
Not always, no. And I'm really not even, I wouldn't even, a lot of people consider me a Christian artist, but I don't have a denomination. I just read the Bible and I live by the teachings of Jesus, you know what I mean, in the Bible.
I believe in him and I believe in the God that's
Yeah.
written about, but I just don't have a denomination. Like I'm not Christian, Baptist, I'm not Jewish or Muslim or anything or any other form of religion. I'm just a guy who
Yeah.
reads it.
Well, can I ask? Not trying to be rude, but can I ask
No,
how old are you?
what is it?
How old are you?
All right, I'm 34. I just turned 34 May 13th.
Dang.
Yeah, man. I'm old now, bro. I'm
I
not the
thought,
real young
I
swag
thought you
anymore.
were.
I'm old swag.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you about. Do you
Yeah.
plan on changing your YouTube name to just
I
Swag?
I totally could. The reason why I've kept it is because I can't so easily change the Spotify name to just swag. So I
Yeah.
figured I'd keep like the channel name as the real young swag. And just when I label my titles for my song, I've just switched over to swag now. It's a new thing only in the last year or so, but I've seen another artist do it and his page still says young, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, that's what I should do. That's smart.
Uh,
Yeah.
so let me ask you this. What inspired your artist name, The Real Young Swag?
All right. So at first, when I was younger, I'm a recovering drug addict. I used to do drugs back when I was younger, and I got swag tattooed on my arm, and it had no meaning or anything like that. It was just something tattooed on my arm. But after going through rehab and being homeless and all the things that I had been through, I started following God a little bit and reading the Bible. And I looked at my arm one day and I was like, ooh, that could be an acronym for my rap name. And I chose to be Saved with All God's Grace.
That's
And it
good.
just worked out. Like it just happened to work out. I was like, oh, saved with God's grace. I was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, what could the A be? And it was like all God's grace, like every last bit of it. Because truly, I was so lost, man. I was homeless, dumpster diving, heroin addict, you know what I mean, for a long time. And I felt like I needed all of God's grace to really pull me out of that. So it was like a blessing and happened to be the new name that he gave me.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
cool.
just Trey, if you're watching this, I need you to hit my DMs, bro.
Trey's the GOAT.
Yeah,
Trey's the GOAT, man. Trey is super, super genuine, humble, hardworking dude, real country kid. You know what I mean? Not like one of those wannabe country dudes type of rappers. You know what I mean? That you can tell they don't even live in the country. You know what I mean? Trey's a real dog. He's a real dude.
well, you remember that interview I was talking to you about a while ago?
Yep.
I haven't said nothing about it. That's why I said it that way.
Yep.
But I hope after I get that one, if I do, I hope I do get that one. If I get that one, I feel like it's going to open up more doors.
Bro, and just keep following the path. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, it all starts somewhere. Like the same thing with me. Your dream is the same thing. You're just doing it in your way. You take it slow, bro. Keep pulling in artists like this with your natural personality, being like, hey, man, you want to do an interview? And you will continue to grow, bro. And within a year, you're going to be like, this has been the coolest decision I've ever made is to start interviewing artists.
Bro, it's funny. I'm 100 away from 1,000 subscribers, and
That's incredible.
I've interviewed over 58 artists in the
That's
last
dope.
10 months.
That's a lot of work, bro. You're a hard worker, dude.
Bruh, I take this stuff serious. I put in the work.
That's bro. Everyone around me was making music in my hometown and everywhere, and no one was really putting their all into it. And I decided that if I did and I saw no progress, I would just give up. But when I put my all into it, dude, I became the most well known, like in my neighborhood for music. And now I think I'm like the highest streamed artist in my state, which is
Well,
crazy.
I got
And I'm
another
just
one
a kid.
tomorrow. I got another one tomorrow too. So
Yeah, that's keep it moving, bro.
I'll be putting in the work. I did that Mises interview the other day.
Yeah. Shout out Mises, my brother.
I was really excited about that one.
Yeah, he's dope. He's super humble, dude, but also real dude. Like I like honest, real people like that are genuine to who they are, you know?
Yeah, I like it because, like I told you, I'm a big Upchurch supporter,
Yeah.
and I've had people not do interviews because of that, and
Yeah, people on some weird stuff, dude, in the world.
I love how Mises knew that I was a big Upchurch supporter and still come up here.
And was still
His,
down to do the interview. Yeah,
his
see?
one his one request was, let's
Yeah.
not talk about nobody. Let's just
Yeah, so you don't get any drama out there. That really is the best way. Like, I don't ever name drop. You know what I mean? It's always better if I'm like talking about something. I just won't name drop anybody because I'm not trying to
yeah.
put anyone on blast or gossip about anybody because that's kind of part of the Bible says not to gossip. So I just try not to gossip. And if I don't say someone's name, then no one really knows what I'm talking about, type of deal.
My dog Bradford Kid in the house.
Let's go.
That's my homie.
I love
Uh,
that.
when did you realize music was something you wanted to pursue seriously?
When I was like 24 years old, I had just been out of rehab for a little bit of time. And I was trying not to write music, bro. Like, I mean, like going out of my way, trying not to do the things I used to do when I used to use drugs. So I was like, I'm not going to be
Yeah.
a rapper. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go get a job like a normal person, pay bills, and do that. And I was driving to work every day. And every day I would hear this beat on my playlist and my head would start writing these lyrics, man. I got like one line and then the next day I'd get like 2 or 3 more lines. And after like a month of driving to work, bro, I had written a whole song in my head and I could recite it off, you know what I mean? Right off the top of my head
Yeah.
because I had memorized it. I wrote it in my head. I'd never done that before. So I was like, all right, man, maybe I should just like show people what I do and see if people like it now that I'm clean and different. And bro, I took that video. I was still in a sober house. I didn't have my own place. I was still living in a sober living. And I put a video out of me rapping that song, and it got like 10,000 streams on a cell phone video in like 5 minutes. So I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I should do this. And that was in 2018. February 2018 is when I made the Real Young Swag page on Facebook and my YouTube. And that's just when I started. I was like, I'm going to do it.
It's crazy because when I reach out to artists, I'll reach out on Facebook, I'll reach out on Instagram, and
Yep.
I'll reach
Email.
if there's an email somewhere, I'll reach out. If they have a manager, I'll reach out to them.
That's smart, man. That's how you're going to get through the doors. You're not going to get through the doors that you don't knock on or open and reach. You know what I mean? You don't get answers to questions you don't ask, type of deal, you know?
Just like I've reached out to mainstream artists, and the main reason I have is because
Yep.
I told my grandma I was like, yeah, there ain't no need to reach out to them. She said the worst they
Yep.
can say is no. She
And
said
you can't lose with a no, bro. Like, just ask.
She said
She's smart.
you never know. They could be down to do an interview just to help you out.
Yep, bro. And you keep reaching out to everybody and you keep going as you grow. Your grandma's smart. That's how you get through those doors, man, is you just shoot your shot. And if they say yes, they say yes. If not, whatever.
Bro, actually, I do want to say I do have one in the works with a mainstream artist.
That's dope. That's dope, bro. Congrats, dude.
Does he only make Christian rap? No.
So
He does not.
Yep. Do you want me to answer that one? I'll answer it.
You can.
I'll do it if you want. I don't mind. Yeah, so
Go for it.
rapper kid, what up, homie? So basically, man, like I'm a believer in God and I'm a believer in the teachings in the Bible, so I follow them. But I just write music about my story and stuff, and my story does happen to involve like praying to God and God helping me out of my struggles. But like I told JC, I'm really technically not even really a Christian rapper. I'm just a storyteller, man. I'm telling my real life story in musical form. And sometimes, you know what I mean? I definitely mention God because I feel deep down in my soul that God actually is the reason why I made it out. I feel like he saved me.
Well, Brapper Kid, let me show you something.
Yeah,
I
if
know
you go
you're
far
big.
back, I got some crazy stuff before I went. writing about Christianity.
I know you're a big Just Trey fan. So let me show you this Rapper Kid. There's you a Just Trey song with
Yep.
the real Young Swag.
That one's
Remember
a
the name.
banger, bro. And that one, you know what I mean? I didn't mention God because it wasn't the topic of the song, you know what I mean? I just was flexing with Trey. We were just writing a flex track. So he might love that one.
Well, let's run it.
Run it, bro. If you're down, run that. I'm down.
I don't know how long you got.
Nah, we're good, bro. We're gonna talk for at least an hour, right? Well, like at the most. Yeah, we good, dog. We good.
We good.
Yeah, we chilling, bro.
Hey, this is Remember the Name, Just Trey, Young Swag.
Had to look both ways just to get him up to my pace with the road I'm traction. Why they sitting sideways? Cause it got those bricks, tell the nigga I'm laughing. I'm the only one laughing, running around a two-tone with the stacking. Blue jeans and my blue jeans, people saying who's he? Don't mind me, that's just passion. As a matter of fact, I came up lower class at the bottom of the boots, I'm tapping. Moonshine getting in the back of my line, cause I feel I drive, I seen corn stock smashing. Back at the back to cook up my raps on the stove top, drinking like 100 proof stagnant. Burning to the core, AC trucks dragging, leave another rapper in the bonfire cracking. Get out my way, ball with the records out, bang, bang. Big dog not tame, pick with an attitude to country boys slang. Hip hop by rain, I'm ready to get another supply of my pain. What stain, trailer get a bounce with the road I paved. Up high as the ceiling goes, making my lane. From the bottom I've been to go. Here's a pain, no way that I'm losing hope. Driving my lane, from the bottom I've been to go. Remember the name. Up high as the ceiling goes, making my lane. From the bottom I've been to go. Years of pain, no way that I'm losing hope. Driving my lane, from the bottom I've been to go. Remember y'all better remember the name, cause I got the flow and the melody nobody ever could tame. I'm rocking with Trey, yeah, cause he been the ghost since the second he stepped in the game. I don't mess with the fake shit, I'm paying attention to how they be moving.
I love how he said, yeah, I've been messing with Trey since he come in the game. I don't mess with the fake. Yeah. Sorry, my reaction. I'm a reactor, so my
hey, you might as well get a quick reaction in there too, right?
Hey, the bars are. I hear the bars coming in.
Yeah, it's a banger, dude.
Bro, but I've actually stepped back from reactions for a little bit. I've been focusing on this podcast, man. Like the last reaction I dropped was yesterday, but before then, the last reaction I dropped was 7 days ago.
Dang, that's not bad. You're working, bro.
I used to drop reactions 3 days a week, but like
I
just got
all right. You
out.
fell back. Yeah, I feel that.
Been trying to get, but let's run this back. Let's see.
Run it, dude.
We gotta run it back to about right here.
Driving my lane, from the bottom I've been to go.
Y'all wait till Swag comes in.
Up high as the ceiling goes, making my lane. From the bottom I've been to go. Years of pain, no way that I'm losing hope. Driving my lane, from the bottom I've been to go. Remember y'all better remember the name, cause I got the flow and the melody nobody ever could tame. I'm rocking with Trey, yeah, cause he been the ghost since the second he stepped in the game. I don't mess with the fake shit, I'm paying attention to how they be moving. Trying to get closer, but I can see through them. Snakes in the grass, yeah, I'ma remove it. Ain't gonna lose, I'm here for the W. Too many
snakes in the grass, I'ma remove it.
I can see storm, snakes in the grass, yeah, I'ma remove it. Ain't gonna lose, I'm here for the W. Too many suckers ain't fucking with none of you. They wanting something when they getting up.
You said I ain't messing with none of y'all. I would do this by myself.
These people be greedy, it really ain't nothing new. I've been grinding since 05 with no co-signer. It's all God, yeah, and I've been blessed with that pen, yes, and my flow crisp.
I will say this, just hearing you on that track, not gonna lie, you sound like back in the day when Big Smo was rapping.
Oh snap! That's classic right there, though. That's good stuff,
bruh. Like that's what this reminds me of.
I like that. That's a good compliment.
Bro, Big Smo's the homie.
Hell yeah, bro. He's got that
We
nice
need
voice.
we need both of you on a track with NF.
Bro, that would be the like game changer right there. We would
What
love
about
that.
what about Just Trey, Young Swag, Up Church?
Oh, that'd be dope. I'd be in there, bro. I'd be down with that, bro. We could get
Hey,
together
you
and
gotta
even
get
shoot a
if you
video.
do that, if you gotta do that, you gotta give it your all.
Oh, bro, Trey's got a bunch with him now, I think, or a couple at least. I don't know. Like they work together occasionally. But
I know they're working on an album together.
oh, that's nuts. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. They sound really good. They complement each other, you know what I mean? They bounce back really good.
I would like to see Upchurch and Just Trey do like the uh have you heard the Token and Connor Price song?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it the other day.
Where
Yeah,
they
yeah,
where they rap back and forth?
yeah.
Like
Yep. That would be
I'd like to
nuts.
see Upchurch and them do that.
That'd be nuts. That'd be dope. With that
Like
good country flow too. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that would be dope.
It would for sure.
Instead of just rapping, like one does one verse and one does the other verse,
Yeah.
why not rap back and forth like that? Like
Oh, it's fun,
that's
dude. It's
dope.
hard. It's super hard too, but it's fun.
Hey, but yeah, let's run it.
Be his own lock, yeah. Me and Trey from them backwoods with them dirt roads and that well water, yeah. And I ain't saying that we the
Me
best,
and Trey from the back roads and then whale water.
but it's short
You know it,
soldier
bro.
who works harder than big dogs in the house now. No barking, it's all biting. Then Trey hit me with this track and said, grab the gas and I'ma spark light because we gonna let it burn. A pies is killing ghosts, making my lane.
Dang.
Bottom my pinnacle.
That's it right now. Oh, see, Bonnie Muse knows what's up.
From the bottom my pinnacle. Remember the name. A pies is killing ghosts, making my lane. From the bottom my pinnacle. Years of pain. No way that I'm losing hope. Driving my lane. From the bottom my pinnacle. Remember the name.
Bonnie said, JC, hit the like, dude.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You want
He
me
knows
to
what's
hit the
up.
like on my own live? The real young, real swag is indeed real. Bro, I love that. You
Yeah, it's
and
a
him.
banger, bro.
Hey, how did that track come together?
Dude, like me and Trey just I watched him before he was really getting all the traction he was getting. I just saw him and I was like, dude, this kid is so sick. So I just always been supportive of his journey since the beginning. And he threw my name into one of his tracks. And I was like, bro, that is the coolest thing ever. You know what I mean? He was like, shout out to Upchurch and Swag. You know what I mean? He shouted both of us out. And I was like, bro, you were the GOAT, bro. And then he started really getting the recognition he deserves. Like he's now starting to get a lot of eyes on him. And he was like, bro, we got to do a song together. I was like, say less, bro. Let's go. Send me the track.
Bro, I'm trying to get a hold of Just Trey because I want to get him on here before he gets as big as Upchurch and you can't.
Yeah, because it's only a matter of time because he is on his way, dude. He is on his way.
If he gets as big as Upchurch, hey, like 2 years ago, you could have got a hold of Upchurch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. 2-3 years ago, easy peasy.
But now, bro, that man, I've heard that man is working on 3 to 4 albums right now.
Yeah. See, hardworking man right there. That's crazy.
That's what he said. He plans on dropping all of them at the same time.
He's nuts, bro. He does that. He's nuts.
High Place Fire.
Bonnie knows all my tracks. Let's go. Shout out Bonnie. She knows what's up.
She a fan.
Yeah, she knows. She knows what's up.
Hey, if y'all don't mind artist link here, y'all go subscribe to Real Young Swag.
I'm that guy.
Appreciate
you, dog.
How would you describe your sound to someone hearing your music for the first time?
Oh, I have so many ways I describe that. But usually I say I write rap music, but it's not that kind of rap music. That's usually what I say. I'm like, yo, I write rap, but hey, don't worry, it's really not that kind of rap music. And I say it's got a message. But the real way I say it is I start with my name. And I say my name is one of the ugliest covers to the most beautiful book you'll ever read in your entire life. And if you have a second to look past the cover, you'll find out a lot about me and everything I've ever been through. And it's my whole life story on the internet, man. Like I tell my story from like, you can see it when you see my first tracks. I was still really rough. I was still fresh off the streets, very grimy, talking about darker stuff. And then I grew up. I met my wife. I stopped talking about being depressed and I'm sad because my life got better, you know? So I started talking about positive things and dreams of what do I dream of? And now I talk about my life as is. Sometimes I go through tough days, but every time I always fall back on that truth, like my faith, it keeps me centered, you know? And that's the story you will find in there is like the story of a man named Cameron who rhymes his whole story. You know what I mean? I just happen to rhyme it all together. It's a cool little story.
Hey, Brapper Kid. I know you try to interview artists that are surrounded with Just Trey and Upchurch. Why don't you hit up the Real Just Swag or hit me up and I could probably get you one set up with him. Come on, Brapper Kid, you got this. Hey, he's another young cat. He's another young cat in this game. I'm only 18, man. So
it's a young buck.
Bro, where else can you go and find somebody this young doing a podcast?
I know.
And has had rappers like Big Smo, The Lax.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know The Sticks.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard that.
Hold on.
Just slip your shoes on one thing.
Hey, I gotta help somebody real quick. I'm gonna run another song while I'm going.
Yeah, you're good, dude. Go do your thing.
My grandfather said he needed help. Hit my help.
Always help Grandpa when he needs you, Doug.
Let's see here. Hey, which track would you want to run?
Drop High Places. Bonnie said High Places. Let's let it play.
We'll play that one again.
Yeah, she'll like that. Oh no, you did play that already. Play the truth.
Proof?
Or the story of Cam. Either one. You pick.
Let's do the story of Cam.
I like that one. That's a good choice.
Hey, but I'll be right back, y'all.
Go do your thing, dude. You got this. Go take care of Grandpa when he needs you.
And then I got some more questions I'm going to ask him, but figure I'd keep y'all entertained while I'm gone.
Yeah, I got a story for you. Yeah, I got a story for you. Let me tell you about this kid I know. Yeah, I got a story for you. Let me tell you about this kid I know. Yeah. I got a story for you. Let me tell you about this kid I knew who tried drugs really young and he skipped high school. And he only smoked weed until the pills got cool. But now he's kicking down doors for a couple of blues. Headed for trouble, so it only got him locked up quick. But that ain't stop him, it turned him to a problem kid who grew up inside a box with the convicts live. But it was obvious, yeah, he don't belong with them. But that ain't changed him. Cause he was barely 17, now he's 21 and he's shooting up amphetamines. Now it seems everything's looking like a scary dream. Never did he ever think this is how it's meant to be. Covered in scabs, he could barely make it through the day. Without a bag of the dope, he'll take anything. Mix it up with water, pull the plunger, he gon' let it bang. Even if it's steady, yeah, as long as it get in the pain. 2 miles we were run, just a cop in my bun. $40 in the pocket, was robbed with a gun. Got lost on the way, trying to find who he was. Now he's looking in the mirror like how to become. His monster inside, got him tired of running. The spirit been trying to climb for the summit, but there ain't never anyone around down, so he keeps going down for this brown color rubbish. But that ain't meant for you. You was made for greater things. Did you forget everything you was made to be? Don't even know all the things you could have achieved. Maybe you remember, but you turn them to a faded dream. Something you hate to see, but that's just how it goes. Cause you could either choose God or the long road. You take a wrong turn and depends a lost soul. Sitting rock bottom all alone in the dark cold. That's where he's drowning, laying on the ground and shaking from cotton feet with needles all around him. He's living away, it's hard to put it in words. Just a tent in the woods covered in cigarette burns. He had pill print dents on his ID card. He was starving, struggling and covered his scars. Only needed $20 so he could cover the charge. But everyday detox got him sick as a dog. Look at his arms, the track marks are getting infected. He never calls home, so heavy with stress. And they just waiting on the phone call saying he's dead, yeah. But it's hard to cry when you kind of expect it. He was reckless and thought he had nothing to lose. Rips in his clothes, he got holes in the soles of his shoes. Nowhere to go, cause the whole town knows he's a fool. That's why he felt
I want to go
saying,
back.
what do I
I want to
do?
break down.
He was robbed with a gun, got lost on the way.
Hold on.
Along with them, but that ain't changed him. Cause he was barely 17, now he's 21 and he's shooting up amphetamines. That seems everything's looking like
He's 21 now. He's shooting up amphetamines.
Yeah, bro, I went through a crazy ass life, man.
Hey, after I get off here, I gotta film a reaction to this song.
Oh, bro, you have to. This one's deep, bro. This one's got my whole story on it. It took so much energy out of me to just write that song, bro. So much.
Well, let me ask you this: would you ever do a feature for an AI artist?
Never.
Never.
Never. No
figured you were
AI
gonna say
ever,
that.
bro. I am so anti-AI. Don't get me wrong. I know artists are using it, and I'm not anti those artists or anything like that, but I just won't, because I'm a God believer, and I believe God gave me the gift to create.
Have you ever, let's see, what has been your biggest accomplishment as an artist so far?
I would have to say, man, to be honest, I make music for a living now. Me and my wife haven't worked a job like a 9-to-5 job in probably 5 years, 6 years. And I bought my house just for music. My whole farm, my dream house, my dream farm. I run a whole farm up here, man. I got a 100-acre farm where I have chickens and I'm going to get some sheep. And I got a bunch of cats. Like, this is what I always told everybody I was going to do if the music worked out. And I'm literally doing it, dude. I live in my dream house on my dream farm, and that's all from just music.
Well, me and Brapper Kid, we try to go live at least every day on his channel. Man, you're welcome to join anytime. I'm sure he'd love to have you up.
Heck yeah. If I see you guys, if I get the notification, I'll have to follow him. But if I get the notification, I'll pop in. I'm a weirdo, man. Like, during the sunlight hours out here, man, I am outside in the garden constantly. And then when the sun goes down, I play Call of Duty with my wife.
You play Fortnite?
I don't play Fortnite. I just never got into it, so I've just never downloaded it. You know what I mean? I was always
like, if you play Fortnite, bro.
I used to play Apex.
Fortnite live stream.
Oh, bro, I love Call of Duty, but I don't play as much as I used to. But when I do at night, me and my wife play real hard. She's pretty good.
Huh. What's your songwriting process like? Do you like hear the beat, then write it, or like write the song and then find a beat?
Yeah, see, usually, and I believe strongly that the best way to do it is to start with the beat. Because that's how I do it. But I feel like for other artists who are starting out, that's definitely the way to do it. But I start with the beat, and bro, I literally, right where I'm sitting right now, all right, I'm on my couch, chilling. I sit in this couch cushion, and I turn on a Bluetooth speaker, all right, and I just play the beat over and over again, and I just write all my music right here in this couch cushion.
Does your wife ever help you? Has your wife ever helped you write a song?
She's not a songwriter. She's not much of a singer either, even though she can sing in her own way, and I love her voice. She's not a singer-songwriter, no.
Is name tell what are some of your dream features like?
I
Who would
got a
you want to
weird
be
one
on
that
a
not
song with?
everybody likes me over, so you can relate, but I would love to do a song with Tom McDonald and Dax, like one of them. I like them.
Have you thought about reaching out?
I've definitely thought about reaching out to Tom, but I feel like I might need to save a little money because if it's a feature cost, you know what I mean, he might be expensive because he has a
Yeah.
really big following. But to be honest, I've talked to Dax multiple times. All right.
Really?
Dude, this is the coolest story about Dax. And I know people talk a lot of crap about Dax, but I won't because let me tell you a cool story about my growth and my journey. All
Let's
right.
hear it.
I've been following the big YouTube rappers for a while when they were doing all the remixes back in the day, and they made me want to do it. Crypt, the rapper, and Dax were doing big things, and I wanted to do what they were doing, but in my own way. So I started, and bro, before I had any real following or anybody looking at me, Dax messaged me personally, like to the point where I had to go and check and see if it was really him. I was like, there's no way the real Dax messaged me. All right. Well, Dax did. And he messaged me the first time and he said, I see what you're doing. Keep it up. You're doing great. He just messaged me for no reason. He just messaged me to tell me that. And I was like, bro, no way. You just messaged me to tell me to keep going.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I heard your music. You're good. Keep going. I'm like, what? So I've been able to communicate back and forth with him. This is back when he only had like 1 million followers. You know what I mean? He's got like 4 or 6 now, but um, the only way to get a feature from him is to email his management, but he knows me and he said he would do, if I did reach out properly, he said he would at least consider it. You know what I mean? But it's got to be the right song. You got to have the budget to do the video and stuff like that. You can't just come in half-assed. You got to come in prepared when you're talking to the big dogs. So I haven't shot my shot yet.
That's why I feel like a lot of artists I've had up here that's bigger
Yeah.
has not charged me a fee because they
Yep.
know that I'm out here grinding. Like,
this is the beginning of the start, man. Yeah, you don't want to charge the crap out of you. You're warming up, dude. Why would people want to charge you money? But there's gonna be people who might, which is a little, it's weird.
If it was somebody like Morgan Wallen, I might think about it.
Maybe if Morgan Wallen opened up an interview opportunity and he said a few $100, that would be cheap.
I'd be like, okay, give me about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that money somewhere. Yeah.
Bruh, everybody would know if I got that.
Oh hell yeah!
That interview. I'd be like, there ain't no stopping this.
Nope.
I'm fixing to be famous. How was your hometown influenced your music and career? How has your hometown influenced your music and career?
So what's really cool, dude, is like in multiple ways it taught me a lot because my hometown is Acton, Maine. All right. And it's a very small town in Maine. Like I was born in Massachusetts, but I lived in Acton, Maine. That's like my real hometown. So it was so small, man. Like it made me think when I was younger, there's no way I'll ever get my music out. That's what it made me think in my heart. But then what that in turn did for me was made me feel like, well, if I work hard enough, I can, but I'm going to have to work harder than everyone else who's in the big cities, has the connections, you know what I mean? So in a way it influenced me to work harder, but it also, the music we listened to in my neighborhood was like old school 90s hip hop, you know what I mean? And that's what really got me started. So, I feel like the 90s hip hop was so influential on me that it helped me hone in on my skills. And that's why I feel like when I do lean into my rap music, like when I'm rapping, I feel like it's helped me a lot, like really lock in and have that real nice East Coast flow that people really like to hear.
Bro, I see that you got a song with Tyson James too.
Yeah. I dig Tyson. Tyson's dope. He's aggressive. I like that. He's honest and aggressive, and I like that.
What can fans expect from you in the next year?
A lot more consistent music where I'm releasing a little bit more than like once every couple months. I'll probably be releasing 1 or 2 every month. So you're going to hear a lot, but I got a cool song coming up, but I'll tell you about that if you want in a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell me about it when we end the live.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you about it on here. This one's going to be dope. A lot of people know about my original the original version of this song is called The Crazy One. Well, I'm coming out with a sequel, coming out with a Crazy Two. All right. And people really like the Crazy One. So I decided to say, I'll do the Crazy Two.
Showing love from the North
out.
Jersey.
Shout out North Jersey. My wife's from Jersey.
Somebody asked this question. Would you ever do a song with Yo Boy Dirty?
I don't even know who that is, actually.
Bro, I have to send you some links for that.
Am I missing out? Am I missing something? He's good?
Yeah,
I feel like I've seen his name on my feed suggested, but
let's get back to the questions. Sorry, guys.
I'm getting off track. Nah, we got this, dog. I like this. Loosey-goosey interview feels good.
Is this your first interview?
No, I've done a few. They're just usually, to be honest, it's just regular guys like this. You know what I mean? Just me and you chatting. It's just a regular dude starting up, getting his name out there. And so not a lot of people like end up getting to see him, but some of them like this one, I'm going to share the crap out of it. So hopefully people get to actually see it. And
bro, there's gonna be clips dropping within after the interview. Probably within 30 minutes there'll be clips dropping.
Hard worker, dog. Hard worker, dog.
You can ask Mises. I ended the interview with Mises, and like 15 minutes later, I added him as a collaborator on a clip from it. He's like, "Man, that was quick." I said, "Yeah, you got to."
Yeah, well, it's good. You got to keep it alive when it is relevant, and you did the interview. You want people to show up then. That's the most important part.
Hey, he said, "Oh my, we got to put swag on that Yo Boy Dirty."
I feel like I've seen him scrolling past my chat.
Crush facts. Bro, I love this chat. I love this community. It's a small community, but they all come here and show
That's support. How it starts. That's it, man. I remember going live, dude, with 2 people 6-7 years ago. I used to go live, dude, and no one was there. But eventually, 100 people are there. And you remember those few people that were there back when it was 2. You'll remember them forever.
Yeah. Well, what out of all the songs you recorded, which one was the hardest one to record?
Oh, the hardest to record. Going Down. It's a singing song, and it was really hard to hit low notes. It's easier to hit high notes when you're trying to sing because you just like scream them out a little bit, but low notes are really hard to like make sound good. Ice Plunge. She knows what's up.
I don't even know that song.
I used to do those all the time. I used to do ice baths. That's probably who I should say.
Hey, you can tell when they true fans, like when they bring up something that you did in the past, you're like, that's a true fan right there.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years since I posted an ice bath.
Oh, you think about getting back into those?
Yeah, now that we've settled into the house, you know what I mean? We're thinking about setting up a little ice bath out back so we can do it this winter.
Bro, I love your song Brainwashed.
Oh, such a banger, dude. I love that song too. It doesn't get enough love, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the internet doesn't want people to see it.
I used to watch live every morning.
I thought I recognized Bonnie. Yeah, I feel like I've seen Bonnie before. I used to do it live every morning. A1 day ones.
A1 day one.
Let's go.
Hey, but man, I usually I would have ended the interview because I don't like doing the interviews and then just sit here and there's a pause.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that draws the crowd away.
Yep. I feel you.
But I feel like we've had a dope conversation so far.
Yeah, it's been a blast, dude. I've enjoyed it. Heck yeah.
I got a bunch more questions, but I probably won't get to them all.
I don't know. Shoot some, dude. Shoot some out.
Are there any upcoming projects, albums, or singles you can tell us about?
Yeah, that one I'm talking about specifically is that the Crazy 2. I got 2 songs I'm working on right now, but Crazy 2 might be the next one I release because I like it so much. But that's the next one I'm working on, and I really feel like people are gonna like it. It's super aggressive, banger, you know what I mean? Like that rap that people love. I see my wife is cleaning a chicken.
Rapper Kid said, what is your advice for somebody learning how to write on a beat?
This is my best advice, Brapper, all right? So you go and pick a song that you like, one of the rappers you like. Pick that song. Don't go independent. You'll have to kind of choose mainstream, all right? Just because you won't be able to find the beat without the song on it, you know what I mean? So you go find a song. This is what I did is I found a Biggie Smalls song when I was a kid, and I liked that song. So I got the Biggie Smalls song, and I went on the internet and I found an instrumental without Biggie rapping on it. And I used what I knew. I knew every lyric to the song, so I just kind of replaced them with my own words and used the same syllables. Like if he said a 2-syllable word, I used the 2-syllable word. And it ended up being my own words, but wrapped in that same flow. And then I practiced rapping it over and over and over again. And I just got good at like that. They call it the pocket, the place where the words go perfectly in the song. You want to put them in the pocket. So I got good at hitting it in the pocket by practicing other people's songs and then rewriting them into my own songs. So, but even just rapping to the people you like, practice rapping their songs and hitting that beat right on time. You know what I mean? You want to hit it right on time, not mumbling and slipping past. You just practice and get real good at it. You could write your own.
Yeah, I've tried music.
It's hard
for me.
Hey, you're a professional interviewer, though.
I know. I try to. Bro, I couldn't see me doing anything else but this.
It'd be awesome.
Bro, this is just a hobby.
Yeah, it's a nice little vibe to get you going.
And I got upcoming interviews with people that people ain't never even heard of. Like,
that's dope.
Like a lot of them are TikTok singers.
Yeah,
coming up. They're coming up,
and that's what'll happen is they'll be huge by the time it's been a year since you interview them. They're going to be huge. You never know. Could be interviewing the stars of the future.
Yeah, I also had a guy from American Idol that I was in talks with, but I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, happens.
I guess he got. I guess he went his separate way. I ain't heard nothing from him.
Some people do that. Yep.
What's something about you that your fans might be surprised to learn?
I feel like most people are surprised when they find out like I'm a farmer. You know what I mean? Like I not a lot of people know that I do that. Like most of my time I spend in my garden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love growing things, dude. I'm a really big person, like farmer. I like raising my own food. I like harvesting my own chickens. Like I do the harvesting. I cut them and pluck them and cook them all myself at home. I do all that stuff. So I don't think a lot of people actually know that about me.
What is?
I'm white. I'm as white as it gets.
Bro, can you say that?
Yeah, I know you can say that. The only thing you can't say are things that you're afraid to say.
Yeah.
I'm a Caucasian. I'm white. Can you say that? I love that. Oh, you can't say that if you're not white.
Yeah.
Then you messed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You actually technically can't say anything else besides white, or then I'm saying the wrong thing. I love that.
She said I asked in a proper way.
Bonnie knows what's up. Bonnie knows what's up.
I grew up plucking chickens.
Heck yeah,
Hey,
farmer life.
I grew up. We take a stick and we take
Yep.
the chickens and we'll just pull their heads off.
Yeah, that you just kneel down on it and pull the bird, and the head comes right off. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know that method.
Then you see a chicken with his head cut off.
Oh, I had to harvest some recently that were a little smaller than I'm used to. You know what I mean? They were just a bunch of roosters. But I harvest my chickens and grind up the meat and organs for my cats. My cats eat raw chicken and raw organs like a normal cat should. But so I harvest some a little smaller, and they popped right out of the cone that you put them in a cone and harvest them. They popped right out, dude. They were running across the yard. It was crazy.
Well, let me ask you this. When I emailed you about an interview, what made you like respond back and say, "Yeah, I'll give it a go"?
Mises. That's why. I saw you were doing one with Mises, and I was like, all right. Mises thinks this kid's all right. I'll do the interview too, because I trust Mises. I think he's a good dude. I don't think he's a bad dude. I think he's honest and genuine to who he is. So I'm like, okay. If Mises said yes, I'll say yes.
Bro, the Mises interview?
Yep.
Man, you don't know how long that interview's been in the works.
Yeah, well, he's busy. Dude, me and him have had music.
He kept telling me, he was like, I don't really like doing interviews, but once you get me up there,
I feel that.
I'm good.
Yeah, I feel that, dude. I don't either. I don't really like doing interviews. It's not really my thing, but like when I saw that he did it, I figured that, you know what I mean? He must have saw you and talked to you and was like, kid's not a bad kid. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a bad dude. So I'm going to interview. I was like, if Mises thinks he's all right, I'm going to give him a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah, bro.
Mises is a good dude.
Dude, we've had music in the works forever too. So like he's busy. This is a busy man. So I get it.
When y'all going to release a song?
I don't even know. I'm waiting until he says it's go. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling back, dude. If he ever releases it, I'll let you know.
I did mention something about it. I don't know if I was supposed to. I said I talked to somebody today that was doing music with that was.
Oh, you good?
That said he had songs with you, and he looked at me like,
"Yep, you should have said swag. You always say swag. He's
that's
cool."
What I said. I said,
all right.
Swag. He said, "Oh, shout out to him."
Yeah, dude, I love my homie Mises. He's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT.
Bro, yeah, like that dude. That dude is a good dude, but I don't want to get off topic.
All right, you go. We got this.
Who were some of your biggest influencers growing up?
Growing up, my biggest influence was Biggie Smalls. Like that was the music I listened to. I don't listen to it anymore. You know what I mean? I've grown past the type of music that talks about those things. But I grew up listening to Biggie. I grew up listening to people like KRS-One, Black Sheep, Run DMC, and I'm not that old. I just listening to what my stepdad listened to. He got me on with Eminem, 50 Cent's cousin, 2-5. He's the best.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, his name is Who Is 2-5. You won't even be able to, you can't even find his music online. He's like that much of a mixtape rapper. But he was dope, bro. He was super dope. And that's the stuff that helped me feel confident enough to put my sound out.
Hey, Bonnie, you kind of late. I kind of already asked him that, but
I'm 34, Bonnie. I'm 34. I'm old.
Yeah, so you still young in this game.
Yeah, I feel like it, man. I'm just a kid, dude. I'm just starting. 7 years in, I'm starting to get my recognition. And I'm not stopping though, bro. It's foot on the gas now. Now I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I love these supporters. It's better to have solid supporters than fake supporters.
I've been doing it, man, for so long, and I've been talking with everybody personally like this that they know me very well now, and it's really cool to see how far it's come.
Yeah, it's crazy. When I first had this idea, I'm basically done with the questions, and now I'm just telling you a little bit about me.
You good, dog?
Uh, I'm trying to really let it run until an hour, so
Yep.
I can get my full interviews worth in.
You good, dog? You good?
Young Buck, all gas, no brakes,
Oh, dude, Young
bro.
Buck. I bought that. I bought his first CD.
Young Buck, I asked him for an interview. He wanted $17K for an interview.
See, some people are gonna ask for money like that, and you're like, nah, I'm all set. I can't do that.
Heck, I got a mainstream artist that I'm in talks with that ain't even gonna charge me.
That's
That's
nice. See,
bigger
that's
than
dope.
Young Buck.
Exactly. You know what I mean? See, that's some people are just real and like genuine, dude. We're just real people. We write music, people like it, but like at the end of the day, bro, we're just real people. And some people act like they're more important than others. But to be honest, I'm not important, bro. I'm just a guy writing music. It just happens to be a lot of people like it,
Yeah.
you know?
Let's see here. Hold on. Uh, but what kind of stuff do you like to do, like other than music? Like, what's some of your hobbies?
I skateboard heavily. I'm a very big skateboarder. And I like I said, I like growing plants. Um, I love animals, bro. I love animals. So I got 8 cats, by the way. 8, which is a
I
lot of
know.
cats.
I seen you backstage a while ago jamming one of those cats around. Like,
Yeah, bro. One of my cats was rubbing on me. I was like, I gotta dance with her. Yeah, bro. I got a
yeah,
lot of cats. They you know what I mean? I really like taking care of animals, dude. I feel like that's kind of my what I was supposed to do is write about the truth, take care of the animals, and grow my own food. It's like my hobby.
well, let me ask you, if somebody was trying to get a feature with you,
Yeah.
how would they reach out?
Always, I prefer email. You know what I mean? But knowing me, if you message me on Instagram or Facebook, I usually see it. But sometimes I don't because sometimes I get a ton of messages. So email is always the easiest. That's why I do Young Swag Management at Gmail. That's where I do it. But I try and get no one to send any spam or like overly send a bunch of emails about like 100 different features, serious inquiries only type of deal. But I do
Yeah,
say this: I turn down 90% of all features, not because of money, not because of followers or how many people follow the artist. It's mainly because of the song. If I don't like it,
yeah,
I don't write on it. I just can't.
yeah. You can't have a bad song.
And it's not even like bad. Sometimes it's like the topic in the song might be like swearing a lot. And not that I don't swear, I swear sometimes, but I try not to put out too much vulgar stuff or like some people talk about like partying. I don't party, you know what I mean? So I just don't write about that stuff.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't do. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, now that like, so I don't do drugs, you know what I mean? And I don't drink at all. So I just don't
Cool.
party really, you know?
Congratulations on getting off of that.
Appreciate it, man. It's coming up on 10 years. I'll be 10 years clean in November.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Thank you, bro. It's been a ride, dude. It's been a ride.
Okay, here's the video I was looking for. I was looking for a video that I made when I first started doing the podcast thing.
Yeah,
It was actually a year ago.
that's not bad. That's a good start, dude. A year now you have 1,000 subscribers, dude. Before you know it, you're going to be monetized on YouTube, and you're going to start getting paid for your interviews. Yeah, see, that's why I like it, Bonnie. I like to be able to put out music that has a good message, is dope, but doesn't swear too much. Drugs are
Bonnie
bad,
said
JC
drugs
Fresh.
are
Don't ever
bad.
try it, man. Don't even do it. It's a waste of time, bro. I'll tell you from an
Bruh.
experienced drug user. Drugs are not cool, man. They are the worst thing in the world, brother.
Nah, I wouldn't. Do
Even
any of that.
cigarettes, bro. I'm telling you, even cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes. I did it all. I'm telling you, none of it's even worth the money, and none of it even feels good. It just ruins your life, bro. And it takes your dreams away from you too.
See, I really do appreciate you for coming up here because most artists that I do interviews with, I feel like they just want to do the interview and get over with. You
I
actually
try and keep it
promoted
real.
it.
Yeah,
You
bro. I try
actually
and keep it
promoted
real.
it.
You're real, dog. You know what I mean? Like we're just real humans. I'm not like I never want to be thought of by other people like too special. Like I noticed some people use the word idol. And yeah, you heard me calling out people worshiping idols in the thing, but that in biblical terms, idol means different things. You know what I mean? It means like idolizing over certain like objects or people like they're your God. But obviously I know you know better and don't think Upchurch is God. You know what I mean? Something like
No,
that. Or, like I know you're not dumb and you know that. So I wasn't calling people out like that, but I don't want people to idolize me, is the whole point of it. I just never want to be idolized because I'm not that cool, dude. I'm just some guy. Look at that. See that? That's skin, bro. Underneath
hey,
it is a
hey,
bunch of
you could be the most famous person out here, and you're still just a person.
just a guy, dude. And that's why I want to be real with everybody, no matter what. You could have 1 million followers, you could have 10. I'm still going to try and be real with you because you're just another human in this world with me on this crazy adventure called life.
Yeah, I know, Crush. Sometimes.
Be playing dumb, though. Big smoke.
Only the people that's been watching my stuff. She's talking about some drama I've been in recently. Bro, I try to keep my drama away from the channel, but
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get views. That's all I'm saying.
Hey.
But what would you think about doing a song with Big Smoke?
I think he's dope, dude. I feel like Big Smo's the one they did the show about, right? There's
What
like
do
a
you mean?
TV show about Big Smo, I
Yes,
think. Yeah,
yes.
that's how I remember him. Yeah, I think he's dope, especially since he's clean. That's pretty dope.
Let's see if I can find that clip. But he don't go by Big Smo anymore.
What does he go by?
Smo.
Just Smo now. See, he knows what's up, dude. It just happens. Did he
Every
like
time, ever since he like found Jesus, he did that.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's pretty dope. I actually kind of like that. I didn't know. I didn't know he believed in God. I like that. I didn't know he believed in Jesus. I like that. That's cool.
Bro, it's crazy. When I interviewed him, the first 30 minutes, he was talking about God.
That's beautiful, man. See, I didn't know that about him. There's not a lot of people who are like that. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I share openly, but I don't want to overwhelm anybody like with my belief system. But I share openly because I read every day. Me and my wife sit down on this couch and read with each other every single day, bro. We've been studying the Bible for the last year and a half, almost 2 years now. We've read it twice, and we just bought a different version known as the Genevan Bible, and we're going to read that version as well. We're never going to stop. We're very avid studiers of the word.
Here we go. Here's what I'm looking for.
I
I was
love
gonna play
that
a little bit
Smo
of the
likes
Smo
God. I think
interview I
that's so
did.
cool. I didn't know that.
I'm gonna play a little bit of the Smo interview. If you got time, because
Nah, you good,
basically
dude. You good.
I'm done with the questions now. I'm just chit chatting.
Yeah, Barney, I don't have any songs with Smo, but you never know. You never know.
Hey, if you wanna link up with him, I can probably hit him up and get his email and send it, and you can send it to him.
He
I
doesn't
got
curse
his email.
anymore. That's dope. Yeah, see, that's
I
dope.
got his I got his email, but I would have to ask him before I gave it out.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, you don't want to cross any lines. I get that, bro. I feel you. I try and just
Bro,
let it happen.
Smo's been there since day one. Like, bro, he already in the chat. This is like out right here. He says, "Shout out to JC for having me on the show tonight. Much love."
Hey, that's dope.
I'm interested to know what a
I was 17 at this point.
That's a banger right there.
What up, guys? Welcome to Jctalkzkuntry. We're here with the man, the myth, the legend. Hey, did y'all see what I named it? Jctalkzkuntry with Smo, evolution of a legend. Smo.
Yeah, let's
What
go.
up, JC? Good to see you this afternoon, Kim Folk. Appreciate you having me on the show.
What up? Hey, shout out to Country Carter for being on that song too.
KC in the chat, baby.
Yeah.
That's one of my little brothers, you know what I'm saying? One of the up and comings.
I ain't gonna play this whole thing.
Look out. Ready or not.
Long,
here he comes.
I need to get him on here next.
That's easy, bro. It's already done.
Easy, bro.
It just happened.
Well, you ready to get into some questions?
Yeah, man. I'm interested to know what a 17-year-old would want to ask a 49-year-old man who is a platinum artist.
I didn't know he was that old.
Has done everything under the sun. I'm so curious.
Oh, he's known.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. A buddy of mine came up with like 2 of these questions.
That's good. That man, you know what? You know what we like?
Actually, my buddy is actually right here.
What's his name? B Mill?
Yeah.
You know what I got to say about B Mill?
What?
He got good media experience.
That's
That's what you do. You ask your homeboys, hey, you got a couple of questions?
I asked him, I said, hey, he said I got to come up with some original questions.
That's what I'm saying. I could already tell. I've been watching B Mill in the chat. I can tell he's a real one.
Yeah, bro. Me and him's got another. I want to say this real quick. Me and him's got another podcast that airs every day, Saturday at 8:00. Facts No Fence. That was back when I had that other podcast. Y'all go check
B Mill.
Oh yeah.
I'm not on that podcast no more.
Nah, we doing Jctalkzkuntry now.
You either recognize that damage
Jctalkzkuntry back then.
You were too,
which is what happened to me. Or I guess so. I was, and I made music. I would say that I made music that the devil probably pushed me to make. Where I led
bro, he's talking that truth, bro. That's the music I used to make. I get it.
Drugs or alcohol or pornography, because I mean we've objectified women from day one in my music videos. Until I married my wife now.
That's an honest man right there. I like that.
She cut all that out. She was like, "Yo, you can't be objectifying women no more. This ain't cool." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" You got naked girls in all of your videos. And I was like, that's what my brand was.
This is what I was
like, that's not who you are.
Sorry to pause it, but
this
is what I was looking for a while ago. It's a clip. It's a clip from the interview. This is actually on his TikTok if y'all go check it out. I ain't got it pulled up.
You're living. You should glorify his name. And I instantly found this sense of shame come over me because I had never given God his credit for everything that he had done for me. The Warner Brothers did TV show, my children, yes, I thank God for my children, but it was like the things that I was like, God, please let me get this music stuff off the ground. Boom. God, let me get this TV show to work. Boom. Let me go back to being an independent artist, still be successful and live comfortably.
I said, hold up.
In those,
I said I was 17 back then.
Yeah.
Crush Dice. Nah, there's been some controversy on the internet. People trying to figure out how old I am. Hey, I love this clip. He calls out a lot of rappers in this one.
We don't have time to be playing games. I'm done with all of this back and forth. This competition. What are you competing? Your bank account money don't even belong to you. That belongs to your fame. You got to start realizing that without the people that support you, you are nothing. So when you think that you're all high and mighty, that you've done great things, my guy, you rhymed words. Don't think you've done real work. That's the problem. Just rhyming. Is that these dudes really haven't done.
Hey, he's speaking facts.
Work.
Facts, bro. I like that truth.
Too easy. You just sit back in a room, nice and safe. Music about whatever you want to make music about, and then sending it out with no receipts, with no accountability for your mouth. That's what's wrong.
That's why.
This is serious, bro. This is every single night.
Yeah.
I'm chilling with my wife. I cut on the TV and it's back and forth. I'm like, this again? Come on, man. I don't even like people calling me, man, you see what's going on? I'm like, no, I removed that from my watch history weeks ago.
Amen.
I don't care what these dudes do. I don't care what they think about me.
Yep.
We don't have time to
It's crazy because I opened TikTok and that popped up. I'm like,
you're like, yo, that's
repost it. That's the first time I put in the comment. I was like, that's me. I'm the one interviewing.
That's me. That's dope. That's dope. But, yeah, no, Smo seems really chill. That's really dope. I didn't know he found God. I didn't know he got clean. I didn't know any of that. So that's really cool to know.
Bro, you should go check out the rest of the interview.
I'm gonna go check that out. Find out a little bit more about him, hear about his story and his testimony. That's super dope.
I have a feeling that once you start that interview, you're not gonna want to stop.
Just watch the whole thing. Dude, when it's about God, man, I get lost, dude. I start watching, I get into it, dude. Especially other believers that come from the same stuff, like struggle, the drugs, the bad behavior around women, everything. Like just like having women like that around in your music videos and actually acknowledging that that is objectifying and it is like lustful and it's not a good way to portray a follower. So it's cool that he noticed that and changed his ways. Like that's hard for people to be honest about. And I like hearing.
He said that he basically changed his ways because of his wife. He said,
yeah, well, that's how it happens.
Is what made him notice. Like she was like, "Hey, you can't rap about that forever. Like, you have women, half-naked women in your music videos, and like." How would you feel if your daughter saw that?
Exactly. You're going to have a family. You want to represent God. You can't have that stuff. You know what I mean? If you're trying to represent God properly, you can't really have the half-naked girls. It's not what a man of God would do, you know?
But back in the day, he wasn't a man of God.
He was different. And that's the same as me, man. Before I found God and started reading my Bible, all right? I used to rap about the drugs I used to do and the drugs I used to sell and stuff like that. I used to rap like that. And then I became clean and sober. And I thought to myself, like, I can't rap about that stuff. I don't do that anymore. So I stopped. Yeah. And then when I met my wife, I started becoming like a good man and being honest and loyal and just more loving and considerate to the world around me. And it helped me get closer to God again, which made it even better. So like, truly, bro, like anyone out here, like I wouldn't be who I was without my wife. I wouldn't be who I was without God. And I would not be who I was if I'd never met this woman. She helped me feel comfortable enough to change my bad behaviors and become a good man.
Yeah. What did she say about you doing the interview?
No, she's chill. She lets me run it. You know what I mean? It's me and her. We run the whole business. So it's like, I'm going to say yes. And she's like, all right, cool. I trust you. You know what I mean? I trust you're doing a good interview with a good kid.
I'm surprised she didn't do the, does she run your email and stuff too?
No, she only helps me when I need her. Like say I dropped a new song and there's like a bunch of messages coming in. She'll be like, hey, what should I say to this guy while I'm answering other messages? You know what I mean? Like, so she'll just write what I ask her to write, not tell her, but what I ask her to respond. Dope. Yeah, we do it together because it's just me and her. So imagine like hundreds of comments and stuff where like, she's like, how would you answer this? I'm like, I would say, thank you, homie. I appreciate it. Give them prayer hands. and she'll write that for me.
Somebody asked, do you have merch?
Yeah, if you go online, you just try swagmerch.com. TRY swagmerch.com.
There you go, Bonnie.
Yeah.
I wish I had the money. I'd buy some merch, man.
I just got a new hat on there too. It says blessed by the best, and it's super dope. I ordered one myself and I actually really liked it.
Did you have to buy it yourself?
I do. I use a third party website, so I don't have the merch at home. But also, it's a lot easier because they just ship it to people for me. But yeah. So when I want to try my new products, I gotta order them. That's it, Bonnie. That's it right there. Try swagmerch.com.
Hey, but man, I appreciate you for coming out here. We're gonna play a request from Bonnie as the outro song. We're gonna play Desperado.
Hey, I love that.
Well, let's do this and appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you, bro.
There'll be some clips dropping within probably the next hour or so.
Heck yeah, man. I'm going to try and keep my eyes on the phone. I got to get back out to the garden for a little bit, but I'll get my eyes on the phone.
You better start doing chores, JC, first. Get some allowance. I don't like putting this out here, but I'm going to do it anyways because I don't care. I just got paid $700 for the 2 weeks that I work at my job. I work Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. $10
pretty good for that little bit of work. That's not bad.
But listen, it's 2 hours. It's 8 hours, $10 an hour, and we get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. But you're 18. That's not that bad. You're doing good. You keep hustling like that. You're gonna make good bread. But also, like I could tell that you're not supposed to tell anybody about your money. You know that. Someone taught you that.
I'm fixing to spend some of that money because when I plan on going to do that thing at the Upchurch thing, like at the thing, I plan on getting mics so I can like put right here.
Oh yeah, those little portable mics. Those are pretty dope. I get it.
Because I want to film, like I said, I want to film a vlog while I'm there. I got a buddy coming out. He said he would be my cameraman. I said, okay, that works for me. That means I don't have to turn the phone around.
Yeah, it'll be way easier for you. Yeah, you start the steak. My wife right here.
This one's framed on its ankle.
Is that your wife?
Yeah, it's my wife right here. She got a little baby chicken right there.
Oh.
Little baby chickie. It's hurt. I guess it's hurt.
Chris said, what you go, JC, you rich. I thought about there's either two things that I was going to do. I was either going to buy mics for my phone, or I was going to just bust out the money and buy a GoPro.
Those are pretty dope. They're really nice.
But I was told by somebody GoPro's more like for like. But here's the thing. I know I don't go to that stuff enough.
Yeah.
Like, events like that enough, so there would be no point for me to buy a GoPro.
Yes, and even having the mic could work for this stuff too. You know what I mean? And your posts on Insta and Facebook, it could help. So it's not going to be a bad investment to get the mics. That's probably a smart move.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep. You're thinking, bro. That's smart, man.
I know I got some that's official. There's other artists that's going to be there that I plan on getting interviews with.
Yep, and you can always hold the little mic for them to talk like you see people doing. That's dope.
They've already told me that they're down to do it. And I was like, okay.
Nice.
I was like, okay, you just tell me where to meet you at, and
we'll get her done.
Yeah. I said, all I need is like 5 to 10 minutes.
That's it, bro. Just give me 5 to 10. I'm in and out.
Yeah. But I appreciate you, man.
Hey, bro.
Hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
Doesn't matter where you come from, it's alright. Yeah. It doesn't matter where you come from, it's alright. Yeah. It doesn't matter where you come from, it's alright. I came up from the bottom of a bottle with rebels and desperados. It was long days and hard nights, but I had to struggle for my dream, cause nobody else could see it. I was no one to turn to somebody. With just a little faith, there's nothing I can achieve. Yeah, I was going the wrong way and then I turned right. But if I could be anybody, I wanna be me. Cause it don't matter where you're from, only matter where you going. Nobody giving me none, I'm placing a bet on myself and I'm all in. I got the mind of a broke man, mixed with the heart of a lion. I'ma keep giving my all, cause that's just who I am. Yeah, I'm a different breed, sprouted from a gifted seed, turned into a problem child, that was just my destiny. Now I see the best in me, cleaning up my messy feet, wipe away my ego, then replace it with integrity. That's the man that I'm gonna be, son of Adam and born to Eve. Yeah, everybody mess up a couple times, why they trying to throw stones at me? I ain't no Superman, but I can see right through you. Cut me open, now you know I'm bleeding just like you. Before I started, yeah, I already could taste it. Now the only time I really dream is when I wake up. Anyone can do it, if you want it, go and chase it. You're the only person in the way, cause it don't matter where you come from, it's alright. I came up from the bottom of a bottle with rebels and desperados. It was long days and hard nights, but I had to struggle for my dream, cause nobody else could see it. I was no one to turn to somebody. With just a little faith, there's nothing I can achieve. Yeah, I was going the wrong way and then I turned right. But if I could be anybody, I wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna be. It's just the way that it crumbled, the cookie fall into pieces. You gotta hold it together before it slip through your fingers. Just grab a hold of your dreams and don't you ever let go, cause life is more than it seems. Before you know it, it's over and I can't back down. I gotta stand my ground. I started 6 feet deep, I'm on my 10 toes now. I just can't quit that easy. Yeah, I was built too strong. They say the sky is the limit, so it don't matter where you come from, it's alright. I came up from the bottom of a bottle with rebels and desperados. It was long days and hard nights, but I had to struggle for my dream, cause nobody else could see it. I was no one to turn to somebody. With just a little faith, there's nothing I can achieve. Yeah, I was going the wrong way and then I turned right. But if I could be anybody, I wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna